Hey y'all, this is Marley K. Hope y'all are well. I got it's not a story. I got something that I need to show you. I'm gonna have to talk in code a lot, because if I don't, then the video won't get out. But I need to show y'all something because I need to help y'all understand how quickly things are moving, how funding is being allocated for certain things for this no buy, no sell system, for the surveillance piece of what's going to be happening after all the pieces are in place. But I want to show you this in particular. So some things I'm going to be humming and murmuring through, and some things I will be blatantly explaining to you. But I want to show you this. If you are in a city, you need to be getting out of it. Okay? All right. So, this is a funding opportunity that you can find. It is publicly available on the interwebs. Use your phone for more than playing games, texting, sending dirty pictures, and looking at pornography and stupid TikTok videos because this is vitally important. Okay, not saying that everybody does that, but I'm just saying. People use their phones for a whole lot of other stupid, nefarious stuff when you could be learning something. So, this opportunity is for intercity bus security program, fiscal year 2024. You see who it is from: the security of the home front department. Gotta talk in code, but you can read. I will include this link in the comment section. I will not include it in the description because if I do, those videos tend to not do well in circulation. So if you're looking for this link after the video is posted, I'll go back and I'll put it in the comment section. Um, all right, so what I want to show you is none of this stuff. This is actually the solicitation. So I'm going to read to you the overview of this opportunity. And then I want to take you down to the section where it shows what you can use this money for this particular grant if you are a city looking for security for your buses. Okay? All right. So this is a overview of the program objectives and priorities. So the Inner City Bus Security Grant Program is one of 4 grant programs that constitute the alphabet people and the big alphabet agency that we really need to be afraid of. Focus on transportation infrastructure security activities. These grant programs are part of a comprehensive set of measures authorized by Congress and implemented by alphabet people to help strengthen the nation's critical infrastructure against potential terrorist attacks. The IBSGP provides funds to inner city bus companies to protect critical infrastructure, transportation infrastructure, and the traveling public from acts of terrorism. So, see how they're going to protect you from terrorism, although we never have no freaking terrorism. Never. Hardly ever. But we need all this money to fix buses. When is the last time a bus something happened? Just okay. Anyway, y'all get where I'm coming from. Same thing they did with 9/11. So, and when 9/11 came, this happened, and all these changes, and nothing has happened since. So, is this a prelude to something that is going to happen, or is this a part of the infrastructure plan, the beast system infrastructure that's being developed um, going further? And you'll see why I say this. So, Past examples of funded projects include those for cameras that allow live monitoring, fencing to secure properties, and listen to this, GPS technologies that allow for remote disabling of fleet. Why would they need that? Okay. Among the five basic alphabet agency missions noted in the strategic plan for 2020 through 2024, which we're going to go through one day, but not today. The alphabet, I'm just going to say the inner city thingy supports the goal to strengthen preparedness and resilience. And I've been seeing this word resilience a lot, and it's tied to storm resilience and just a lot of different things. But they're selling strengthening the infrastructure while inserting all of these Web 3.0 Internet of Things tools to aid in surveillance and the no buy, no sale system. Um, so it says for fiscal year 2024, Alphabet Agency is focused on the criticality of information sharing and collaboration to building a national culture of preparedness and protecting against terrorism and other threats to our national security. Alphabet Agency and its mission were born from the failures among alphabet agencies and between alphabet agencies and state and local authorities to share critical information related to the threat of terrorism prior to September 11th. The threat profile has changed in the past 2 decades. We now face continuous cyber threats by sophisticated actors, threats to soft targets and crowded places, threats to our democratic election process, and threats from new and emerging technologies. But information sharing and cooperation among state, local, tribal, and territorial authorities and federal agencies, including all alphabet officials, is just as vital and perhaps even more vital today. So, I mean, y'all just use your own good, healthy brain. Ain't nothing happened where we had no terrorists. The only terrorists we had was the doggone people in this country, the children of the corn peoples. So, you know, I'm just saying, just saying. Okay, so, um, therefore, for fiscal year 2024, we have identified two priorities related to some of the most serious threats that recipients should address in their IBSGP funds. These two priority areas are enhancing cybersecurity and enhancing the protection of soft targets, crowded places. Um, so anyway, I'm going to go to down to the priorities, which we already read. So, additionally, there are several enduring security needs that cross-cut the alphabet agency's enterprise. The following are second-tier priorities, and this is what I'm going to pay attention to, that help recipients implement a comprehensive approach to securing critical transportation infrastructure. Effective planning, training, and awareness campaigns, equipment and capital projects and exercises. So the 2024 national priorities for this particular project are enhancing cybersecurities And as you can see, the core capabilities include cybersecurity, intelligence and information sharing, planning, public information and warning, operational coordination, screening, search and detection, access control, and identity verification, supply chain integrity and security, risk management for protection programs and activities, long term vulnerability reduction, situational assessment, infrastructure systems, and operational communications. Now, types of projects or examples of projects, cybersecurity assessments. Projects that address vulnerabilities identified in cybersecurity risk assessments and training and planning. So that's for that particular activity. So this is the one that I want to focus on. Enhancing the protection of soft targets, crowd places. So I'm sorry, I have to go back up because the core capabilities are going to be operational coordination, public information and warning, intelligence and information gathering, interdiction and disruption, screening, search and detection, access control, and identity verification, physical protective measures, risk management for protection programs and activities. So, for this particular activity, it notes physical security enhancements at bus stations located in historically eligible urban area security initiative, urban areas. So y'all know I told y'all urban used to be black back in the day. So we just gonna say a lot of places where we are, but major cities. Security cameras, closed circuit television, security screening equipment and technology for people and bags, access control, fencing, barriers, gates, remote disabling technology for over the road bus fleets, automatic vehicle location technology, and global positioning softwares, GPS. So that like kind of threw me for a loop because I'm like, whoa. And so when you go down to the equipment and capital projects, it's pretty much the same thing where you talk about the core things that they want to do. But under this one, it says chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, and explosive detection, prevention, response, and recovery equipment, security screening equipment and technology for people and baggage, and unmanned aircraft systems, drones, and detection technologies. So it's just interesting that we talked about this yesterday in one of the videos, and today, look at what I found. So anyway, I want y'all to look at this. I'm not gonna go over it myself, but I'm sharing this with you so that y'all can pay attention to these announcements that these government agencies are putting out because they're telling something without telling something. And again, it's a data point for us to understand where we are in the big scheme of things and what's coming. Why do they need technologies that can turn off your bus? It's going to turn off the bus and make people get off of it. Like, what's happening? What the hell is really happening? Why do they need this stuff? So, anyway, pay attention, y'all. Y'all got to keep watch, baby. All the good stuff is readable. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's telling you about it. There are so many things that are going on, and so few of us who are actually trying to wake folks up and let them know about what is happening. But I want y'all to understand that we have to really, really, really pay close attention to what's happening right now. Um, there's so much stuff going on, so many distractions. And I want to just say this for Israelites or people who are African American, um, African descent, those of us in the diaspora who are um, scattered across the globe, but especially us here in America. There's a lot of stuff going on with this awakening, a lot of distractions, a lot of confusion, a lot of people teaching a lot of stuff, and just people that I have um, watched for some time. I'm watching people pivot and start talking about all kinds of stuff, and people are um, going off in other directions and turning bitter. I don't know what to say about that. I really don't. But I just want to keep you all encouraged to stay focused, because there are a lot of things that can, have us sidetracked, have us confused. You got to stay focused. There are a lot. There are two different things we got to deal with. We have to deal with present truth. And the present truth is America is failing us. America is falling. The whole world is about to go through this transition to go into this new economic system. We're going to be dealing with inflation. We're going to be dealing with trying to keep what little bit of things that we have. If we can, we're going to have to deal with all kinds of adversaries who are going to be attacking us, coming, at us because who we are. Like, we just the world's favorite whipping board. Um, because we are here stuck in Babylon, we're going to be targeted by this nation's enemies, by the Gentiles' enemies. So we have to deal with that. And we have to deal with the threats within, like the people who are here, who don't like us in, this kingdom. Let's call it a kingdom. This kingdom and its system and its workers of iniquity who work against us. We got to deal with that. We got to worry about employment. We just got to worry about a whole lot of stuff. But what we can do is focus on the Creator, the Most High, because He will deliver us from all of these things. And they know this. This is why they want us distracted by all the sinful things and all the worldly things, money and sex and what's coming on TV and that game on your phone and all this nonsense that doesn't matter. You can be doing a whole lot of things to fortify yourself and fortify your household, fortify your community, and be a light when the darkness hits, because the darkness is really already here. It just ain't kicked everybody up in the butt yet, but it's coming. And for those people who are going to continue to try to participate in this system, it's not going to be nothing nice. So, work on trying to get yourself out of the system. Come out of her, my people, is a thing for a reason. Most High knew what the heathen would try to do to us, enslave the whole world. It's not the first time he has destroyed the earth because of wickedness, and it's not going to be the last time. So, read these funding opportunities that are coming out. Um, I have to be limited on what I say about it, but just read. That's what I want to encourage you to do. Stop watching, read, get some stuff out and read about what's coming, read about how our tax dollars are being used to basically imprison us, and get a sense of how little freedom you actually do have. You have the freedom to think a little bit today. You got the freedom to browse the internet and search some of the things you want to today, even though you're still under surveillance. Just look at all the stuff that you got to go through in order to um, learn. Now, it's only going to get worse. It's probably going to be almost impossible once the system goes down and comes back up. So, learn while you can. In all you're getting, get understanding now. Um, because the hour is coming where we're not going to have access to stuff. We're not going to have access to information. And when stuff starts happening, at least you will know why it's happening. You'll know what it looks like. You'll understand why all these contractors are on the side of the road doing stuff, or why there's work going on in the subway or at the train depot or at the bus stations, and you get new buses and why the buses are new, and just the things that are leading up to the beast infrastructure, the no buy no sell system. So I'm gonna keep talking about it because I can see it clear now, and I want y'all to see it clear, see how difficult it's going to be for us to evade it, because a lot of times this new stuff that you're seeing is this stuff is already embedded in it. So I just want to make sure y'all are staying abreast of what's going on, and I'm going to do my best to keep y'all abreast of what's going on because I do not want anyone to be caught off guard. All right, loves, this is Marley K, and I'm out.